Hello everyone and welcome back to my Virtuous Last Rewards Let's Play. The last time, well, I mean, I guess two things happened. Like one, like we finished another, no, not finished another route, but got stuck on another route. And it was very suspicious that Clover told Tenmyoji randomly that Alice is like the Alice from the first game, like with the water in her body being like Ice 9. And she was like, nah, she was joking. And I'm like, was she though? Was she? Anyway, we couldn't continue, so we did the other route, like the middle one now. Like this one. Like we basically went from over here to over here. And are now about to solve the infirmary. I saw a safe like this one in the AB room. Yeah, I think I saw one just like it. So do you think it opens the same way? Try it, find out. No, I shouldn't. No. I should not be stupid. Okay, blue. No, wait, was it blue or green? I think this was the file password, right? Sun, star, star, right? Please, I mean, this time at least I've saved before, so, even if I did mess it up, I could just reload. Awesome! It opened! Ha. Well done! Good work! Thank you! Secret file. Separate beta to that Adam newspaper excerpt. Oh, not the pandemic! Oh no! No, god damn it. One of the drugs used by the notary bracelets, and an extremely powerful anesthetic. It's the first drug injected when a participant breaks one of the rules. This drug also appeared in Virtuous Last Rewards' sister title 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Dwarfs. It was created by Mr. H, who was the president of Creative Pharmaceuticals, and appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting and purifying an alkaloid from a variety of mandrake. High usage can lead to some side effects, including severe memory loss. It can also be aerosolized and used as an anesthetic or knockout gas. Oh. I mean, obviously I remember that, but I didn't remember, like, that was the name of that, so this makes the whole thing, like, a bit more sus. One of the drugs used by the notary bracelets, and an extremely powerful muscle relaxant. This is the second drug injected by the bracelets. If a rule is broken, the tubocurarine is injected 9 minutes after the sub rule. It causes the respiratory muscles to cease functioning, and the body perishes from lack of oxygen. Tubocurarine is a component in some of the poisons used by indigenous populations in South America, who tip their arrows in poison when hunting. It can be counteracted with a cholinesterase inhibitor, but it's not clear if the notary game facility has any of this antidote available. Interesting. The ADAM. Acronym for the Automatic Diagnosis and Analysis Machine. This device uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose anyone put into it. It's similar to the MRI machines you might find in modern-day hospitals, only much smaller and more efficient. An advanced computer built into the device can automatically diagnose most issues and ailments. If the subject of diagnosis is already deceased, the ADAM can perform a virtual autopsy to determine the cause of death. It's crazy, man. A newspaper. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Pandemic. When an epidemic spreads beyond a certain area, it becomes a pandemic. Some historical pandemics include cholera, typhoid fever, tuberculosis, the Black Plague, and smallpox, and COVID-19. Certain influenza outbreaks have also reached pandemic or near-pandemic levels of infection. In Spain in 1918, an influenza outbreak was said to have caused 40 to 50 million deaths. Crazy, man. Radical 6, a powerful virus whose worldwide spread is an integral part of the story. If you want to know what Radical and 6 mean, you'll just have to play the game and find out. Crazy. Injection gun. A powerful syringe that uses easily swappable vials. Why Why do we get an extra thing for this? Like, it's literally just one sentence. Okay. Anyway. Not the hint. This. Okay, Sun, Moon, Star. Sun, Moon, Star. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Sun, Moon, Star. Di-di-di-dim. Oh. Looks like it'll open up with the other password too. Seems like it. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. First we've got a map. And it says floor A. Yeah. We can take a look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why don't you get the rest of it first? Right. Next we've got a card. 2 cards actually. These must open the AB rooms. See, they've got an Embedex room right on there. Yeah, you're probably right. And we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yeah. But how are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but that door's locked. I think the answer to that is in the safe. See? Read this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelets can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. Interesting. So it's saying that once we get out of here, we'll be able to head back to the warehouse. Yeah. There's another piece of paper in here. It looks like a part of a newspaper. Why would someone put a newspaper in here? Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe, like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. What the hell? What's Radical 6? Wait, quarantine? No way. Look, we can talk about this later. Right now we need to get out of here as fast as we can. But forget it. Just do what I tell you to do. Man, you're not my boss. The last thing I need is in the safe is probably the key. So we can finally get out of here? She's nodding. Let's go. Crazy, man. I mean, I don't know. What if we are the ones quarantined, huh? Then what? And someone just randomly infected work and we're screwed. The thing that keeps the door locked. It says lock. Alright, here we go. Okay. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Open. You found it. It's funny how Sigma just keeps counting down. Like, why is he doing that? I mean, I guess why not, but you know. I mean, I guess he can be a little silly as a treat. Another elevator, huh?
You think this actually works?
Don't know. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Luna, Clover, and Kay.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
Crazy. What's going on here?
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too?
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they do be walking. Crazy. I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Anyway, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
I don't know if I can skip this now. Or if the scene's gonna be the same. I'm gonna try in a second. Today I have an excuse to be tired because today is an after work part. So, you know how it is. It is what it is. Can I skip this or is this new? Okay, I can. Right, doesn't need
Looks like
chromatic
we don't have a
doors.
choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Right.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too.
Wait, what?
We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those.
Oh yeah, right. The other one was the one that was only in one room. Okay, yeah.
Found it in a safe in the lounge.
I mean, I just read that, okay? It's fine. We know. It's okay. If that's true, then we can all go back to the way we came and go into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
I think that's okay. I think we can skip. It's like really,
This is the infirmary then.
really inconvenient if they skip like a whole bunch of text and then it's just like 2 new lines.
We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
He's just chilling, man. Wait, Grandpa? Did Tenmyoji and Quark know each other? Were they actually related? I was about to ask when something else caught my attention. Somewhere behind the divider I was talking to someone else. I snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah. There's even a Zero.
Indeed.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters and fast.
Yeah, I agree. They've probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll find us?
let's hope so.
How are these two connected? Well, they're co-workers. At least. I guess they're also friends. Fine. We just don't have a lot of like we don't really know Alice if we played the first game. She's just there in the end and that's it. So he's sleepy too. We can all be a little bit sleepy sometimes. It's okay. Kate, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and finally I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. So what are we gonna do this time? Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. Okay. I sometimes predict the text Sigma says, because he's sometimes relatable and sometimes crazy, but that's cool.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Can't believe we're just chilling 45 minutes into in this one tiny room. What? This game's got a time limit too? What? 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 What the hell? Who is this? What?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
What? Yeah, right. That came out of left field. Hey! Guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. What the? I'm so confused. I didn't wait for a response. Just turned around and followed Fire into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was... ooh, blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing, no breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin. Who are you? What?
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
That's so rude.
It's just a joke.
Nah, doesn't sound like one.
Don't take it so seriously.
Whatever.
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Okay, that is a curveball. DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. Or whatever, the reason Tenmyoji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to his breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring towards us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Yikes, man. Now the question is, does he know her? I mean, probably. Or he could also just, like, suspect someone of us to be a murderer, so, but he should probably know her, right? The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. Now that's rude. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looked so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any moment now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
What? You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Why, she's not a nurse. What is she then?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Indeed. So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Oh, not that image again. Luna ran the scanner of the body, then turned back through the terminal. The display filled up with a text, most of it rather technical. Sex female, estimated age 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis deceased, cause of death exsanguination? Estimated time of death 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through the fourth intercostal piercing heart. Wound characteristics, wound margin clean, continuous, wound angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt, wound cavity 150 millimeters, wound length 30 millimeters, wound width 3 millimeters. Conclusion: based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. I mean, I literally just said it at the bottom. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort.
Okay, that's funny actually.
A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Okay, please.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he wasn't telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left. Which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because...
To throw us off?
Because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
God damn it, I hate that I had the same thought as Dio.
That's not a logical argument.
Yeah, that's true.
Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Jr., the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Jr. told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of the game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is?
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Sr.'s plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
That's crazy, man. Crazy. I mean, I guess we have to go back, even though they don't know that yet, but yeah. I still haven't thought about what I'm gonna vote first, though. We're really going in there? I kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something?
No, of course not. It's just, doesn't it bother you?
Nope. I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course. But there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Damn, you're pretty cold, you know that?
I prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Fine. I mean, they didn't have a dead body in their AB room. So... What is it? You find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
A screen? Start. And there goes the door.
Yep.
Is this the same?
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
Okay, do you say this? No, he does not. I mean, it makes sense.
I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who has that old what?
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
Oh?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O., I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent.
So can I skip this? Okay.
For example,
God damn it.
Siggy and Fido paired up with Tenmioldi and went through the yellow door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Tenmioldi. And it goes the other way too. Tenmioldi's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Mooney. And B.O. and Pork's enemy will be Alas. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it?
Okay. Okay, skip.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
True.
After all, it's almost time!
Hey! Wait!
No! I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later! Have a nice trauma!
Okay, man. Dot 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 dot.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
We have to decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to decide?
Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3.
Rock.
Scissors.
Heh. Rock. Heh. Looks like I won.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick?
I guess ally?
We're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
Dot dot dot. I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'd be down to 1 point each. But that's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we've got to do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 BP if we don't.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3, 2, 1.
I feel like the... Okay. Flowchart. Flowchart, my beloved. Okay, so... This has to be the betray route, right? Right? I mean, this is also the betray route over here, so... Yeah? Yeah? So, I feel like that's probably the bad ending, but this game has taught me go for the bad ending first, so you have more information for the good ending. In the last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. So, I mean, I was about to say, well, he did choose ally in the last route, but that was because he was against Clover and he didn't want to betray her, so... Sorry, old man. Nothing personal. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Okay. As Fine Eye stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
I mean, you wanted to choose betray, right? What? You said I should.
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
I mean, that was a heavily loaded question. Or a leading question. It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
God damn it.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Chillin'.
We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Hey, wait. Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
You really don't need to scream that, you know?
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Come on, Tenmyoji betrayed us, right? He would. He would. What? Betray? Betray? Okay. Wait. Kay and Clover betrayed? I mean, I guess I can see Clover betraying, but Damn. That's rough. I mean, Dio obviously. And yeah, that's messed up, man.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Damn.
I got betrayed?
Yikes. Sorry, I just, before he gets angry. Okay. I mean, it was obvious, okay? I guess, maybe.
I told him you might choose betray.
Why, you...
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two. And this is what I got.
Yikes.
Ah. I apologize.
Wow. Fi, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Oh. Yeah. I guess you've got a point.
Huh? Wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault.
Bruh.
You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Fi?
Ah. What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again.
Good call, honestly.
This isn't over. Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Bye. What the fuck? But she was gone too. Yeah, what the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously.
Why did you do it?
I definitely know that word.
Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
Okay, it was definitely Clover.
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
No, okay.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why?
Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do?
I feel like Clover really like drilled this into Kay. I don't know, like I know we're on another path of the game, but he doesn't feel like the person I would portray someone like that.
I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, you, and Quark, however, seemed to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks, then stomped off in different directions.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Okay, it is interesting, like, obviously Dio is very suspicious and I would always, like, trust that he would betray, right? But this is the second time that Quark was more like the one, like, this time, like, the thing is, if I played this first, I wouldn't believe, Dio, you know, that, like, Quark chose betray. But since we played the last one where he was, like, joking, like, ha ha ha, Dio betrayed you, and just kidding, he didn't. Like, you know? It's kind of sus.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Can I skip? Okay, I can. We already know the rules. We can just go. It's okay.
If I
I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmioldi, or Alas, or Mooney, or maybe everyone.
Okay. God damn it.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
Because you don't have points.
Let's see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What?
What indeed? God damn it.
What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry. It's just how the game is. Yeah, my colors changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Oh, Clover. Oh, okay.
Me too.
A quark, huh? I mean, at least Clover is like on my team, right? I don't play against her, so I know like she can't betray me.
Hey, wait! It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah. Says pear, and the color's cyan.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. Oh yeah, right, we need the flashback. Can't do anything without the flashback, man. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Lounge. Let's see if Hermioji is drinking his sorrows away in the lounge. Oh man. Lounge.
Ah, Sigma.
Oh, you too.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Bruh, I'm just chilling. What are you telling me? Oh yeah, you were the one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
The lunar eclipse. 2028, man.
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Not even close. Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
What? There isn't even Saturn on there, what? Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
Kitty.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? And just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey, the sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
Oh, so that's why we don't get along, I see.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end.
I mean, it is both alive and dead.
Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Well, poor Kay. Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
Nope. We got squat.
You were looking, though, right?
Hey,
answer me.
Oh, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Question mark? It'll take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Oh. Actually, they are mentioning this, huh?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right? At least not yet, huh?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too, now that you mentioned it.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Also, we haven't, like, eaten anything or, like, drank any water or whatever.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
But what if he wants us to think what he wants us to think, but that is actually something different, what is real? You know?
How do you mean?
This didn't make any sense, I know, but you know what I mean, right?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in a red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No. I'd bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they put full page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
So you can read.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that it would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Alright, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay, see you all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? Well, the crew quarters. See you is chilling there. Crew quarters. Oh god, I just realized the part is already
Sigma.
50 minutes long. Oops. I did not look at the part time. That was kind of a rip. But yeah, I guess we won't be talking to these lovely ladies today in this episode, but in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one and are enjoying those changes, and hope you are also so hopeful like I am for this route. I mean, this can only be great, right? We don't even have a second choice, right? So everybody just hates us. So that's great. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!